Brittney Griner, two-time Olympian.
Oh,
Go ahead and start off the questioning today from Doug Feinberg, and then we'll go to Brian Munoz.
hey, at BG, congrats on making the Olympics again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So I asked everyone this, what is it like when you get that phone call? I mean, you probably figure you'll be on the mixed Olympic team, but when Carol calls you, what is it like when you get that phone call saying, hey, you're on the squad?
I mean, it's exciting, honestly. Of course, you can't say anything right away, but you want to tell everybody. So like I'm super excited to call the fam and let them all know. I mean, I'm sure they know now, but to really let everybody know that I'll be representing USA at the Olympics.
And what's it like sharing this with Dee and Sky for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be great. I mean, like I got to share it with Dee before, but now to be able to do it with Sky and us all be, from the Mercury, it's a special thing for our organization, and to have three people going to Tokyo to hopefully bring home the gold, but just to be able to share that experience with them too as well. I think it's just gonna be a really, really good time, fun time.
Thanks, BG.
No problem.
Thank you. Brian Munoz from USA Today.
Thank you so much for sitting here chatting with us. My question, shifting gears a little bit, is about social justice. A lot of athletes have had discussions, whether privately or publicly, about Rule 50 and, using the Olympics as one of the largest platforms, to spread awareness about any number of social justice issues. In your opinion, what does this look like, as an athlete and, moving forward to the Olympics?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the biggest platforms you can be at. So many eyes are going to be on you there. There's definitely been demonstrations at the Olympics before in the past. We all know about them. And I think it's going to be a pivotal time to be able to use our voices, and whether it's talking, interviews, a subtle shirt here and there, maybe, but I think it's a good time for athletes to use their voices and speak on different social justices that are not being met right now.
Thank you. Next up, we have Nick Hamilton with Nightcast Media.
Hey, BG, congratulations on making the Olympic team. I wanted to ask you too, this is your second one. So obviously first to right now, what did you learn about yourself? What did you learn from the experiences that you had that will help you this time around in Tokyo?
Olympics is a whole nother level. It's a whole nother beast. It's top of the top. It just goes up. Intensity goes up. Execution, every possession I learned it matters. And preparation. So just being super focused, super locked in, we're there to hold a legacy. You never want to go and not, be respectful for all the people, coaches, players, staff, everybody on the committee that has took the time to get you there, to pick you, to go there and not, be a professional. So just knowing all that, I think it's going to help me out a lot. Definitely looking forward to it. It's my second one. I wish it wasn't all this COVID stuff, because I wanted to be able to get out and see Tokyo as well, but it's not the case this time.
And next, Jeff Metcalf.
That was something I wanted to ask you, because the bubble thing in Florida wasn't exactly you didn't love that. So did you have to think about this at all? Because there's going to be so many protocols and restrictions, or is the Olympics just a whole different thing?
Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely crossed my mind, but I'm in such a good space. I wasn't in a good space going into the bubble and for the WNBA, and it's not a whole season as well either. It's not that long of a time, so I don't think it'll be an issue at all. So I think I'm definitely ready for it.
And next in line is Pepper Pursley.
Hi, BG. Great to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So This year, you're recreating one of the most devastating front courts in like the history of basketball with you, Tina, Sylvia, and you're adding Asia. Can you just talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't want to go up against any of us, that's for sure. You know, we bring so much different aspects to the game, and we're all versatile in so many different ways. You know, there's so many different combinations you can throw out there with us, and you know, playing different positions. We're big, we're big and agile, so. I think it's going to be beautiful, beautiful chemistry, honestly, down there, down low in the post area.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
And next up, we have Danny Thompson with 3-point conversion.
Brittney, Danny Thompson, 3-point conversion. Can you hear me?
Yep, pretty perfect.
All right. Well, my question for you is, since it's now your second Olympic appearance and being chosen again, what is the biggest thing that you're going to bring to the newcomers? Because you were a newbie the last time around. What kind of experience can you bring to new people like Skylar and Nafis and a couple of people that are brand new to the team?
Just honestly, just showing by example. I've always been about an example, and just being there and being super encouraging, because that's what helped me out a lot. You know, everybody was super encouraging to me my first go round, just letting me know different things, how they're going to go. What to expect, different players I haven't seen before. They definitely helped me out with just the knowledge. And I think that's something that I'm gonna do because it really worked well with me. So just being there, any questions or anything needed to be asked, I think that's the best way.
Thank you, BG. Next, we'll take a question from Takeshi Shibata from Japan. And I
Hello,
apologize.
Brittney. Hello, Brittney. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So thank you for your time and congratulations on being selected as a national team player.
Thank you.
And welcome to Tokyo. I'm calling from Tokyo, Japan. So my question is, how much do you know about Team Japan? You know, we are the same group, and you have to take on our own Japanese team. So what do you know about our team?
Definitely a good team. I feel like each team and every team, even the Japanese team, you know, everybody is great, move around, shooting the outside shot. So just being able to, you know, stay down and defend, I think that's just going to be one of our biggest things. The one thing with USA basketball, we're always going to defend, you know, fiercely. It's a big part of our game. You know, we don't just rely on offense. So I think that's just something that going in, even with teams that we might not be too familiar with, or you might not be too familiar with, defense is always something that we can rely on. And that's something that I always try to rely on.
Thank you so much.
And Eric Wilson, WKII.
Brittney, appreciate your time. Thank you so much for doing this. Congrats, by the way. I have a question. I know you weren't a fan of what was going on in the bubble last year in Bradenton, Florida, but knowing that you're walking into a similar situation kind of in Tokyo, did that kind of prepare you for how to, you know, stay focused and stay kind of present in the moment?
Definitely. Like I said, going into the bubble in Florida, definitely wasn't in the best headspace moving forward in my life right then. But now, knowing what to kind of expect, I will be able to bring things that I need and just have different techniques. You know, I have my counselor right on call, so I already got that scheduled. So just in case for check-ins, even when you're doing good, it's always good to just check in, and that's just something, a tool that I use now even more. I encourage other players to do it. You know, just always have, you know, somebody you can talk to that's away from the group that you're in, so you can vent, talk, whatever might pop up, stressors, so you can always have something to rely on.
Thank you.
And next we'll go to Alex Simon with the next, and we may have time for 2 more questions after that.
Hi, Brittany. Obviously, we've kind of thought you might be on the Olympic team for a while, but now that it's official and you guys at the Mercury have so many players heading there, as well as Sandy, just what is it like right now being in that locker room in Phoenix, and kind of has the smack talk already started about looking at Tokyo for a few weeks from now?
I think the smack talk always is going. Friendly banter always, but I mean it's exciting for us. We, like you said, we have so many people going, coach, from coach to all the players that will be at the Olympics. It just shows how much talent we have with our organization here, and I mean I'm happy for everybody that's going. So, but you know, once we're there, we're opponents. We're not teammates anymore.
And Megan Price is next with Sideline Sports.
Hi, BG. Megan Price with Sideline Sports and Sports Arena. Congratulations on making the national team again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you touch on if there's any particular team that you're concerned for or looking forward to playing against?
Never really concerned about a team or player, but you know, I definitely, you know, we know the top, you know, there's top contenders that you always know are going to play you hard. You know, everybody's going to play you hard, but you know, there's a few teams where you know it's going to be a grind or you match up well with. You know, everybody always talks, of course, Australia. You know, going up against Liz. You know, she's a force down there in the paint. But just looking forward to being there and just playing and taking it in. Like, I found myself at the Olympics always like looking up and kind of just like looking around, like wow, like I'm here, like this is it. This is the top level. Like I'm playing for my country. I have USA across my chest. It doesn't get any more better than this. So I'm just ready to get there and play. It doesn't matter, you know, what team's in front of us. We're not gonna take anybody lightly. So we're gonna give the best effort to every team.
Awesome. Thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Final two questions will come from Karina Mustafa from Venus Sports, followed by Jose Volante from Gorilla Cross Radio.
Hi, Brittany. Congratulations on the selection. I just want to know, because you talked about the high level at the Olympics, how does participating in the Olympics in the middle of the W season kind of affect the way that you'll come out in the second half of the season? Like, does that help with your mentality at all?
I think it does. I think it definitely helps. You come back from the Olympics, you know, from getting a bump and, you know, and playing at high intensity, you know, you bring that back. And it's infectious to your team, you know, and we have 3 players going and then we're coming back and, you know, well, more than three players actually, but everybody that's going, when we come back, we're going to bring some back. We're going to bring back so much, you know, intensity and, you know, just good vibes. I feel like it's going to be infectious for the team to help promote, you know, going into the second half of the season.
Thank you so much.
And the final question for BG will go to Jose Volante.
Brittany, congrats again on making the team and going back to the Olympics now. Just 2-part question, basically. Are you worried with anything that has to do with the whole COVID situation? Obviously, everything that we're getting out of now, going overseas to go play. And who are you most excited out of everyone that got to be on this team? Obviously, not the teammates that you already have, but anyone else that's on this team. Who are you more excited to play with?
Well, first part of your question, no, I'm not too worried about COVID or anything at this point now. I think before I was, but being fully vaccinated now and everything, I feel like my chances are really low. And even before I got vaccinated, like I knock on wood, you know, I never caught COVID. So I feel like, you know, I'm good, but, so I'm not too worried about that. And I know USA is going to do a great job, and, you know, the community and everybody is going to do a great job in just keeping us safe and making sure everything is great for us while we're there. And as far as on the team, I'm really excited and happy for Sky to be on this team. You know, I feel like she deserves to be here. So I'm happy that she's here and I get to play with another one of my teammates.
Thank you, Brittany. Good luck.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you,